A day in the life of Dennis Terrell. Who we're going to talk about today is starting your own business. How important it is to start your own business. First, we're going to start with choosing your business name. Now, when you choose your business name, you want to make sure you check your business name. So it's called the Business Formation Authority in your state. So that's what you're going to look at. You'll go in, check out, make sure nobody else is using your name in that state. Then you can look at the company name database in your state. So you'll go in and make sure that name is not being used by using your company name database. So you'll go to your business formation authority in your state and your company name database just to make sure your name is not being used. Now, you want to have social media. Use social media. Social media really help you. So you got Facebook. We all know about Facebook. You got Twitter. So you'll have a Twitter account. Then with Twitter, you can go in and tweet if you got special sales or anything going on. So you'll use your Twitter account. Then there's LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn is basically business owners you talking to or people that got a strong business social media. So when you go on LinkedIn, make sure you're being professional. Because I've got jobs off of that. I've got contracts off of that. And I've met other business owners off of LinkedIn. Then what you want to do is get a domain name. So you might have a website, but if you don't have enough money for a website or to build your own website, make sure you get a domain name. And what you'll do is you'll go in, you'll look through your domain name. You will use, it's called Google domains. That'll help you get a domain name. Web.com will help you get a domain name. And GoDaddy. GoDaddy is another domain service. So you can use all those to help you get a domain name. Now, you can create you a fictitious name. When you create a fictitious name, now you start in your LLC. You can use your name or create a fictitious name. So when you do that to get your LLC, it helps getting it much easier and setting up a new business since there's much less bookkeeping and administration and bank account information being used even with your tax returns. So that's why you'll create your new name. Then you got company formation. So when you building your company formation or you're formatting your company, you find out what state you want to go to. Because if you choose different states, certain states have different tax breaks that you would get. So look up what state you want to be incorporated in for your business so you can get tax breaks. Then you get an LLC. When you create your LLC, or it can be a nonprofit organization, what you're doing with that is you legally incorporating your name. Then you get you a registered agent for your business. So you look up what registered agents do for your business, and that'll help you out. But that's information you would want to look up on your own just to make sure. Then you want to get you a federal employer identification number or a tax ID number. So make sure you get you a tax ID number for your business. So once you get a tax ID number, now you a legitimate business. Make sure you trademark your business name. Now, when you go in and you trademark your business name, you got to register, do a complete trademark search. And so you'll have to go through a registering service and then make sure that your business name is not being stolen or being used and it can be trademarked. Then what you want to do is get a business license. When you get a business license, they'll tell you all your permit requirements for which you're using. So you know what certain laws you want to follow in getting a business permit and requirements. Then you create an operating agreement for your corporate bylaws. So what you're doing with your business is you protecting your business. So when you bring people aboard, you tell them, look, these are the laws and requirements for my business. Either follow these laws or requirements, or you don't need to be a part of my business. You want to establish a company address. You can even get a virtual mailbox address. So what you would do with that case, in fact, I'm going to just read that to you. We'll need to list a company address when you form your business. If you work from home, this could be your home address. Or you could be at a main office address if you have a business headquarters. In some cases, you might even choose a virtual mailbox for your business. Then the last thing you want to do is get business insurance. So you want to make sure you're protecting yourself with your business insurance. But once you become an LLC, you're being protected so people can't go after your assets. Everything is protected under the business. That's why you get an LLC. So day in the life of Dennis Terrell. Those are just some aspects so you can start your own business. Because with everything going on with this virus, now it's the time to look at yourself and say, okay, what can I do to better myself? Because when you work for somebody, if they shut the doors and say, look, okay, we no more have work for you, now you out of business, you out of work, you're out of a job. And I'm not saying that can't happen if you start your own business, but at least you doing it for yourself. You just bettering yourself. You don't have a boss. You working for yourself. That's why you starting your own business. You want to be free. That's the one thing I take away from this virus is I want to be my own man. I want to be my own boss. And I want to give myself more opportunities to better myself. All right, a day in the life of Dennis Terrell, starting your own business. Hopefully that knowledge will help you out to evolve and better yourself.